Hello all, welcome to NRI Royals, the series where I meet with the inspiring and successful Indians living here in America. Today here we are with our episode 2. Can you believe our guest for today is Mr. Kohli? Kohli, you heard the name.
Welcome to Desi Chaurasta. Very good food, very good food.
Hello Manzil bhai, how are you?
Doing very well.
So good to see you here at Desi Chaurasta, Zionsville location.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for giving me time. So that's more worth of it.
Thank you. Pleasure's mine.
So where are you from in India?
I was born and raised in a city called Chandigarh up north, which is one of the first well-planned cities of the country.
Yes.
My basic education, high school, everything was in Chandigarh. From there on, I moved on to study at IIT Kanpur.
IIT?
Yeah, it's a very healthy and a very fun-filled and blissful journey. You know, you always have to learn to thank the God. You have to learn to thank your parents and your teachers always given us the ability and the skills to learn and be where we are today. There's a lot of IITians, there's a lot of people non-IITians from good schools, bad schools, okay schools, but you know, not everyone makes it to where they want to be. So always count your blessings. That's another principle.
Glad that you finally are here and built your own empire.
Thank you.
When did you come to USA?
It's been almost close to 20 years. Well, my journey started in New York, Manhattan.
Okay.
So when I finished my business school in India, the giant called IBM, International Business Machines, they came to my campus and they hired me. They brought me to New York for my first job. I lived in New York for several years. I got married and I moved to Indiana.
Oh,
because my wife is from here.
That's great. After coming here to Indianapolis, how you started your business empire? When your cards, fell upon this whole business concepts?
That's a good question. Real estate has always been my passion as an investor, more than as a provider or realtor. By the way, when I moved to Indiana, after that, I switched to a company called PricewaterhouseCoopers, and then I joined KPMG. Even while I was in my jobs, corporate jobs, I felt that real estate as an investment portfolio, just like we have our 401ks, we invest in stock markets, we do a lot of other investments.
Okay.
Real estate should, in my humble opinion, for every entrepreneur or every corporate executive as well, become an important aspect of your investment portfolio. All I did was, with humble beginnings, save a lot of money from my own salary, and I started buying real estate in Fishers, Indiana.
Oh.
So the first year when I moved here, I still remember I bought my primary home with my wife. It was a small 3-bedroom house that we moved into. But on the same street, I ended up buying over a dozen properties.
Wow.
On the very same year.
This is so inspiring. From a 3 BHK single home to dozen properties in the same line.
And there's a funny story too. I went to the city of Fishers after that.
Okay.
And I said, hey, I own a majority of houses here. Can we name this street to Kohli Street? And they told me to get out of the office. So I just tried my luck, but it didn't work. But then to your question, how I got into real estate really was more as an investor.
Okay.
I was not a real estate agent that time. I still had my regular job.
Okay.
But then,
so you're with KPMG then?
Yes. I just applied my consulting brain a little bit. You break down the value chain a little bit and try to understand, why am I just playing a buyer's role? Why can't I play the realtor role as well? Or some other roles and own more of the value chain, and then you save more money.
Okay.
So I wrote my real estate exam because I wanted to buy more real estate for myself. So I became a realtor to help my own deals.
Got it.
But as you know, and a lot of our friends listening to us today, they know I'm very socially active.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
very well connected in the community, and the community loves us. We love the community.
I would definitely agree to the point. You're still the energetic boy in your heart.
Thank you, and I hope that never dies. Right?
That never dies.
Just like the SoloCharmer, by the way. So he's great energy, and he's doing these wonderful podcasts and videos. But this fire and this curiosity bug and the energy that you're talking about, this stays young within all of us.
True, true.
And I think that's what keeps propelling us every morning. We wake up, we want to do something new.
Yes.
In our respective businesses or lines of work.
Yes, today we are here to spread this energy and vibe to all the people out there.
Thank you. We definitely will do that.
Yes. Hello, Manzil bhai.
Hello and welcome to Fishers and the life of a realtor. As you can see, this is the living room, formal dining area to your right as well, and two-story entry foyer. And if you follow me all the way, you see this beautiful, expansive home that comes with a bonus den or an office space to my right, family room, and a very lavish new kitchen.
I love the kitchen.
Thank you. Totally remodeled. Everything that you see around me is new. New paint on the walls, new floors, new laminate. The bathrooms are fully remodeled as well. Kitchen countertops are brand new granite and stainless steel appliances. This is a huge 6,000 square feet house with a full basement. Basement has its own kitchen, by the way, and 2 bedrooms, and it has a walkout basement as well.
So you basement.
And you could live upstairs and rent out the basement if you want.
Nice. Usually the high ceilings in Indiana is very rare, right?
That's true. Yes, they come for a premium, and for a house in this area in Fishers, close to Geist, close to Olio Road, close to the lake, comes for a premium. But this one's only listed for 630,000.
Really? I have a lot of questions regarding this reality. Let's go ahead.
Please. I got my license in 2014.
Okay.
And then...
By then, are you working in KPMG or?
Yes, I still had my job at that time.
Okay.
And I became a part-time real estate agent to help my own deals.
Okay.
And as you know, just getting my name out because of my social network and being very active, a lot of people started approaching us, requesting if we could represent them, buying land, buying restaurants, gas stations, liquor stores, houses, getting loans, and a lot of that activity.
So here in US, for all the people out there, so we know we are living here, we know the terms here.
Yeah.
To all the people who might be seeing from India, there are a lot of people who are interested in real estate. How one can become a realtor in US?
That's a very good question. Like he mentioned, transitioning from either a full-time job into real estate or even continuing to do it part-time requires a license in the United States. In America, real estate is very organized.
Yes.
Becoming a realtor is also very easy. But there is a 90 hours pre-licensing course that one has to complete.
Okay.
We can do it online, or we can go to a real estate school and learn it from there. But 90 hours of learning, which translates to about 3 to 4 months of your life, basically dedicated to real estate study. Once we've completed that, we have to take a national exam and a state level exam as well. Once both those exams are passed, we get a license with the licensing authority. And just like any other accountant or real estate agency, we have to hang our license with a brokerage, a company that holds our license. So in my case, it's Villa Real Estate, which is a national name and a household name in Indiana as well. So once you clear that test, hang a license, you become a real estate.
Got it. So does it have any visa requirement specifications?
Not to my knowledge, but we recommend talking to your attorneys and helping getting their guidance. But in my experience, we've only hired green card holders or citizens. People on temporary work visas are usually linked to their employers and may or may not qualify for real estate license.
Got it. So today we are going to give a masterclass of realtor to all the people who is watching out there. Right.
Sure. As you can see, it's a very immaculate, very impressive bathroom and a shower. New Italian tiles, new surround tiles on the walls as well, and the shower area, and a garden tub with a jacuzzi. Dual sinks, and there's a closet right behind me for him and her. Again, this is what we do every day. We present the features of the property to potential buyers. We have walkthroughs of these properties, and then there's a lot of negotiation on pricing that happens. People make an offer. If it's accepted, we proceed with the next steps.
I like this house and I like the colors of this house too. Oh, is this how your day of a realtor goes like? Come show home to the people out there, explain them what it goes out.
It is. And as you've seen, I was giving you a tour of the property as
Yes.
well. A lot of people may like the property, some don't. And we end up showing 8 to 10 properties just to one buyer in a day.
Okay.
But what's more important about this house also is I was telling you about our flipping business.
Yes.
This is one prime example of flipping.
That's exactly my next question. What
Yes.
is flipping? Because I can understand, or you can tell me.
Correct.
But to the people watching there, how can they understand what flipping is?
Good. That's a very good question. Flipping or rehabbing is another industry linked to real estate in itself,
Okay.
where investors come and they buy distressed properties.
Okay.
Distressed properties could be because someone lost their job, or a divorce, or a separation, or a death in the family,
Okay.
or just because of a bank foreclosure because they could not afford bank payments
Okay.
and the bank has taken over the property.
Okay.
And some of these properties go into auctions.
Got it.
So this house was bought by our investors through an auction
Okay. It's by
in
villa.
Fishers. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we help them rehab the whole property. All the paint that you see, this is called Morning Fog Gray.
Okay.
And this is in fashion. We look at all the famous trends, the contemporary fashion trends in the
Okay.
marketplace, interior decorators in our team as well. And they tell us what kind of wall colors to use, and it matches with the white trim and the ceiling.
True. True.
And if there is something changing, even the door handles that you've seen while coming in, everything is black and white.
Yes.
There used to be a trend in fashion for silver and white at one point in
Yeah.
time, but now that has changed to all black and white.
Yes. Even the cabinets, people are loving it to be black and white.
Yes, and you saw in the bathroom earlier, all our
The
floors are
tiles, yeah,
black,
even the tiles are
hexagon
black.
tiles, and the walls are all white tiles.
Okay.
So all this is designed by our team, interior decorators, and then we make that execute.
Okay.
So
It's
that's
all a
called
good
flipping.
set of teamwork and
Yes. So that whole concept of buying distressed properties,
Mhm.
making it pretty, and then we hopefully sell it quickly for our investors who make a profit. That's called flipping.
Got it. I always wonder, we are still just growing up. For us, there will always be a dream of owning a house here in US.
Correct.
What is that process? And I always think it might be impossible to own a big house like this.
Right.
But still, I see people owning big houses.
Right.
Now, the 3 BHKs, 4 BHKs, high ceiling ones. How this process goes like?
Sure. Now, that's a good question. And my advice to young first time home buyers always is two things. Number one, be smart and conservative with your money.
Okay.
You see, I drive a fancy car,
Mhm.
but when you're young and just starting out your career, chasing fancy cars or a lot of vacations or a lot of expensive toys and clothes, some of that can wait. Sometimes it's smarter, whatever salary you have, at least 25 to 30% of that needs to go towards a fund of saving only. And then whatever is remaining can be invested in 401ks, stock markets, and other areas. And then if you're left with something, that can be pooled towards recreation, shopping, meals, vacations, and all that stuff.
Got it.
But investing and saving first to me is very important. And younger families, whether you're married or just getting married or single, I think if you start saving a big chunk of your money that way, is realizing that you can buy real estate becomes very easy. To me, getting out of an apartment, stopping to paying rent to other people and making other people rich is the smartest strategy. Building your own house, it doesn't have to be a 6-bedroom, 5-bedroom lavish house. We can live within our means. We can buy a small house to start. We call it starter homes.
Okay.
We can start with those. Could be a 3-bedroom, could be a 2-bedroom, but at least you own an asset. It will only pay you off in the long term.
Got
You
it.
can make it a rental property tomorrow. As you elevate and progress, you can buy a bigger house. But getting out of that apartment, out of that rental mindset, if your income allows, is very important.
So, what is the usual process? Like, if I would like to buy a home, how do I approach you?
Sure, it's a good question. So the first thing we do with potential buyers is not talk about real estate. We talk about affordability.
Okay.
And what that means is we have to get a pre-approval letter from a lender. You're getting a loan.
Okay.
Assuming no one's buying these with cash, we are leveraging a loan. There are two ways to buy. Obviously, you can pay cash and all
Yes.
that. But if you don't have the capabilities or someone doesn't, we look at a loan. So the first step is to understand how much down payment we can put in, what kind of loan programs the lender has. And by
Okay.
the way, my wife is a loan officer.
Okay.
So she can help. So what kind of conventional FHA, government-backed loans people have? If you're a physician, we have special physician doctor program loans and different kind of stuff. If someone's in the military or a VA, we have VA loans for them as well.
Okay.
So looking at the right product and then pre-approving them based on what we call as a debt to income ratio.
Okay.
So let's say someone makes $200,000 in a year,
Okay.
but their credit card bills, their car loans, their education loans are so high that their debt and income ratio is very high,
Mhm.
sometimes they don't qualify for a loan.
Okay.
So rather than jumping in a car and looking at houses quickly, we first want to get pre-approval.
Pre-approval.
Pre-approval helps for two reasons.
Okay.
One, it establishes how much we can afford
Okay.
in terms of buying a house. So if the pre-approval says $500,000,
Mhm.
we go look at $400,000 houses, $500,000 houses.
Okay.
If the pre-approval says a slightly smaller number or higher number,
Mhm.
we accommodate and tweak our search accordingly.
Got it.
The second thing it does for us is whenever we like a property and we want to make an offer,
Mhm.
the bank pre-approval letter has to be submitted along with the offer.
Okay.
So if we don't have a letter, it makes our job difficult to the seller sometimes.
Got it.
So that letter becomes a necessary prerequisite.
Got it. Got it. That certainly answered my question. It's good to know like regarding how to buy a house. But I also see you have one more
KPS.
KPS.
That's right.
What exactly KPS is? I know it's related to property management thing, but what exactly is property management and what do you do with the KPS?
Sure. No, thank you. I will link it to our previous discussion.
Okay.
We talked about buying our primary home. People who have settled well and have enough resources financially start to look for investment properties as well.
Okay.
So we call them investment homes or rental properties.
Okay.
When those people, let's say you're a physician, you're an engineer, or you're in any walk of life, but you don't have the time to manage a property on a day-to-day basis because your regular job or business keeps you busy,
Okay.
we come in and we provide those services called property management services.
Okay.
So KPS basically stands for Kohli, after my last name, Property Solutions.
Okay.
So all it does is, in terms of service offerings, is helping you buy an investment property
Okay.
for income generation, wealth building,
Yes.
and managing the day-to-day problems, complaints with the tenants as well. So if a faucet breaks down, the heat breaks down, the lights are not working, our team, basically in-house team of 22 handymen, we have guys who can do flooring, painting, plumbing, roofing, everything.
Got it.
Our team goes over and basically takes care of all the maintenance issues and also manages rent collection. God forbid if there are issues with the tenants and that leads to evictions or legal issues and challenges, we have attorneys in house as well that help manage that.
Got it.
So for the investor, for my clients, it's hassle free.
Yes. They just need to invest the money
That's
and leave the burden on you.
Always, yes.
It's just similar to the stock management kind of thing.
Exactly. So we take all your burden on our shoulders.
Yes.
All you have to do is invest the money and realize the gains.
Got it. Usually, what Airbnb does is also the same thing, right?
Yes.
People usually own the homes and lend it to Airbnb to run their homes.
So think of it as an Airbnb, but long-term rentals.
Long-term
Instead of 1 weekend or 1 week or 10 days,
Yes.
we're talking about 12 months to
12
18 months or 2 years.
Contract and lease rentals.
Correct.
Yes.
And that's called property and facilities management. It not only applies to residential,
Okay.
we apply the same to commercial offices and buildings. So
Oh,
currently
okay.
KPS, one of the largest property management firms in Indiana, we have
Okay.
operations here. And
That's
we
so good to hear.
manage hundreds of properties for investors on the residential side
Okay.
and scores of them on the commercial side too.
Okay. Commercial sites include all the restaurants or kind of
Yes.
business aspects.
Office buildings, dental offices, CPAs, massage spas, bakeries, restaurants. So we manage those for our landlords who own the entire strip. So when you go to a store, you see how there are 10
Yes.
stores in one building. Our clients own the whole building.
Okay.
And we manage every single
store. That's so good to hear. And it's also great knowledge to all the people watching out there.
Yes.
So how it can be helpful for them? You are people who want to invest, they can reach out to you?
Yes, absolutely. So that's a good point. If you're out in any state or any country, whether you live in India or within the United States, you're looking at investment properties, my number is going to be flashed here below, and you can call us anytime, discuss even strategies, even if you're not ready to buy and you want to understand the process and strategies of how to take it to the next level, whether agricultural land is right for you, whether a commercial retail store is right for you, or just a beautiful house like this is right for you. Give us a call and we can talk about those strategies.